there's one question I get asked. Costa, can I do anything with my leftover grass clippings? Well, the answer is yes, absolutely. You can use them to feed the plants and flowers in your garden. I'm talking about grass tea. So let me show you how you can make this cool and awesome brew. Pillowcases. How good are pillowcases? Don't throw them away. You can use them as grass tea bags. First, you put all your mowed grass into an old pillowcase to make your tea bag. Tie it up, then pop it in your teacup. Oh, I mean a big container. Next, pour in water until the tea bag is completely covered. Then you can let the tea brew. Grass tea takes anywhere from 3 days to a couple of weeks for it to finish brewing. And stirring it occasionally is good to get some oxygen in the mix. Then all you need to do is put a lid on to really let it stew. Grass contains lots of nutrients and brewing it in water makes it a great natural fertiliser. So for a special treat, brew up a big pot of grass tea for your garden.
Birds! Hi, I'm Marcus and I love birds. Did you know that magpies are so clever they can actually hear the sounds of grubs and worms from under the ground? That's some super hearing. Magpies are great for our gardens because they eat lots of different pests that live in the soil and grass. Magpies can also mimic the sounds of other birds, but even cooler. They can impersonate dogs, car alarms, and even sirens. And they are really good at remembering faces. So if you're kind to magpies, they'll most likely remember you for it. So next time you see a magpie, have a listen to the wonderful sounds they can make.
Native Garden.
There are lots of different types of grassy plants around, and they grow in lots of different locations. This one is Lomandra longifolia, also known as basket grass or the spiny-headed mat rush. Now, this plant has been used by First Nations people for a long time, and it's quite special because it has so many different uses. It's a food plant, it's a fibre plant. I can make string, other people can make baskets, fish traps, eel traps. You can also take those seeds, grind them down into flour to make yourself a bit of damper. The base of it, you can eat. Nice quick snack, a little bit of water as you're passing through the bush. So as you can see, lots of different uses and a really versatile plant that will grow almost anywhere and perfect for a grassy garden.